Hey, how's it going, everyone? At 10 p.m. my time, Hypixel dropped the Pet v2 update. I decided to wait a little bit before making this video so that I would have as much information as possible for you. If you enjoy these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. So the first and one of the most obvious things in the game that they added was a new skill, taming. So basically, to upgrade this skill, you just have to upgrade your pets. As you get pet XP, you get more taming XP. For each level, you just get 1% extra pet XP, which is helpful because it gives your pet 1% more XP. And you get +1 pet luck. Basically, increases your chance to get a higher tier pet when you're crafting or if a pet drops. I think it also increases your general chance of dropping a pet. The only thing that I think we're not sure of is if Magic Find still affects pet drops. Another thing that's been added to the game is a pet score system. Essentially, the more unique pets and the higher tier that those pets are, the more points you'll get. I'm going to call them pet points because I like the way that sounds better than pet score. You get a small Magic Find boost the more score you have. Of course, it can't be a pet update unless they add new pets. And this one, they added 16 new pets. I'm not going to go over all of the new pets just yet because I would like to know that the information I'm giving you is valid and that I'm not going to be giving you false information. Now for the reason that we're in the end. They added a new mini-boss. So this right here is going to be an Endstone Protector eventually. So basically, this boss spawns as people kill zealots. I think it said you needed around 5,000 total zealot kills. Everyone in this lobby needs to have killed 5,000 zealots combined for this boss to spawn. The Endstone Golem is very sought after, obviously, because it drops a new pet, the Golem pet, and it also very, very rarely drops a material used to make a new pet item. So we are just going to be trying... Oh, well, there we go. We got 2 enchanted endstone and a poppy. One thing that they added in the carrot collection are different types of candy. Basically, if you feed your pet a candy, it'll give it a certain amount of XP. To feed your pet the candy, just have the pet equipped and then right-click on the candy. So if that bow was a candy, I would have just fed my pigment pet. As you can see, the super carrot candy gives your pet 250,000 pet XP instantly. But pets can only eat 10 candy in their lifetime. Obviously, if you can afford it, you're going to want to feed them the super carrot candy. They also have a great carrot candy, which gives you 50,000 pet XP, and a simple carrot candy, which gives it 10,000. They also added 3 new NPCs. The first NPC is George. George will give you money for your pets. Let's say I wanted to sell my 92 legendary wolf pet. He's willing to give me 5,000 coins. That's right, 5 entire thousand coins for my level 92 legendary wolf pet. You know what, George? I think I'm gonna pass. This other NPC is Zog. As far as I'm aware, all of these can be applied to any pet. This all skills XP boost basically gives your pet plus 10% XP regardless of what skill you're doing. So if you're farming when you have a combat pet, you'll still be getting plus 10% pet XP. This mining XP boost gives your pet plus 20% XP, but only while you're mining. And then you have the same things for farming, fishing, combat, and foraging. And then for some reason you have 2 upgraded versions for the mining and farming, which instead of 20% just gives you 40%. Big Teeth increases your crit chance by 5. Iron Claws increases your pet's crit damage by 40% and your pet's crit chance by 40%. So if for whatever reason you had a pet with 100% crit damage and 100% crit chance, it would now give you 140% of each. The Hardened Scales gives you more defense. The Sharpened Claws gives you a lot of crit damage. And Bubblegum basically makes your orbs last twice as long. Just like with the carrot candy, if you want to apply this to your pet, just right click while your pet is equipped. That obviously wasn't a pet item, but let's just pretend it was. So I went ahead and applied a farming XP boost to my rabbit pet. Unfortunately, I don't think that there is a way to remove these pet items from your pet. Pets can only hold 1 item. This means that I can never put any other item on this rabbit pet. What I will personally be doing, and what I recommend all of you do, is wait to put items on your pet. We don't know all of the items that they added to the game, and we don't know if they're going to add any more items in the next week. I would like to make sure that the item that I am putting on my really high value pet is worth it. Cat is what some of us would call overpowered. Basically, she's a pet sitter. If you let her take care of your pet will be upgraded a rarity. At first, that sounds game breaking. And yes, it's going to change many, many aspects of the game, but some of the higher tier pets are much more expensive. For instance, everyone knows that a legendary Ender Dragon pet is pretty much the best pet in the game. So if you have an epic Ender Dragon pet, can you just immediately get a legendary and make a ton of money? Well, from what I saw in the forums, someone did try that, and as it turns out, it would cost them 8 summoning eyes, 400 million coins, and it would take 30 days for their epic Ender Dragon pet to be upgraded to a legendary. And from what I hear, if you have an epic Enderman pet, it costs 40 million coins to upgrade to a legendary. I'm going to go ahead and purchase a level 1 bee. Now I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this bee to like level 10 or something. So I'll be right back. For gas generators, fishing rods no longer deal damage to mobs except for fishing mobs. So the genius me came up with a new idea. Just stab them with a sword. Or if you're lazy and you want to kill a lot at once, just use the aspect of the dragon's ability. Alright, so now I have my level 10 common bee. So I'm going to go ahead and let Cat take care of my bee, and I'll come back in a little bit when it's done. As you can see, it'll take 1 hour and 100 and... I'll be right back. Now that's more like it. Just remember, that bee was level 10, so I want to see what level he is when we pick him up. Okay, Cat, don't let me down. And we got back a level 7 bee. The reason we got a lower level pet back is because the higher level that the pet is, the more XP it requires. So Cat didn't actually change the amount of XP that was on this bee. Instead, all she did was upgrade the rarity. So this bee has the exact same amount of XP. It's just uncommon now. Cat, your service gets an 8 out of 10. One cool thing that they added that I really like is that now you can see what your sea creature catch chance is, your magic find, and what your pet luck is. And finally, I'm going to go ahead and mention what they said in the forum post. They made some changes to some of the current pets that really needed a buff. You can now own up to 100 pets, and a big one in my opinion is now mining pets and fishing pets gain 50% more XP than they normally would. Geez, Hypixel, that's not really a small change. Well, that was certainly quite the update. Thank you, Hypixel, for finally releasing something else for me to make a video on. Seriously, thank you so much. That was so helpful. I was going to release a Let's Play series. In general, I really think that this update is going to benefit the game. It will definitely take an impact on the current pet prices, but think about it, you won't have to put as much effort into grinding your pet. If you watched to this point in the video, thank you so much. It really means a lot. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! And a quick sentence concerning dungeons. Keep an eye out on the forums this week for a thread containing details on alpha testing. I bet it takes another year.